Hello everyone, here I am Deshmani SB from Pimpalgaon High School, Pimpalgaon Baswant, and we are learning English for Standard 7. Today we are going to learn 2.6 Great Scientists Have a Questioning Mind. Questioning means curious. Focus. It is written by Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam. We will complete this lesson in two parts. Today we are going to learn part 1. Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam was the greatest scientist of India. He was honored with Padma Bhushan in 1981, Padma Vibhushan in 1990 and Bharat Ratna in 1997. Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam was the President of India from 2002 to 2007. He was awarded India's greatest Bharat Ratna for his contribution to the scientific research and modernization of defense technology in India. He is also known as Missile Man of India because of his missiles like Agni, Nag, BrahMos, etc. He loved children very much. His books and ideas have inspired many young Indians. भारताचे थोर शास्त्रज्ञ, माजी राष्ट्रपती डॉक्टर APJ अब्दुल कलाम यांना आपण सारेच ओळखतो. पद्मभूषण, पद्मविभूषण, भारतरत्न यासारख्या पुरस्कारांनी त्यांना सन्मानित केले गेले आहे. In this passage, he talks about another great Indian scientist, that is C.V. Raman. Now, I am going to read the passages on page number 56, 57. Pay attention to the reading. Great scientists have a questioning mind. Great scientific minds are restless with questions. They keep asking, why does this happen? Can I make it better? Or what more can this do? Let us study the life of a great scientist who lived in the same era as Einstein, but about 5,000 kilometers east of Germany in India. Born in Tiruchirappalli in southern India in the year 1888, Raman grew up to be one of the greatest scientists in India. He was a bright student right from the start and was deeply interested in optical science and acoustics. This is what perhaps led him to discover that the mridangam and the tabla produced more melodious sounds than any other percussion instrument. He was fascinated by colorful things, be it a flower, butterfly, or gem. He kept seeking knowledge about everything around him. He became a scholar in sound and sound related physics. One day, a ship sailed from the port of London towards Calcutta. On board was young C.V. Raman, who had delivered a lecture on the acoustics of the violin in London. He was now on the ship's deck, gazing at the blue waters of ocean. As he glanced up at the sky, which was of the same shade as the ocean, a series of questions popped up in his head. Why are both the sea and the sky blue in color? What is the science behind this occurrence? His mind seemed to suggest that the reason could be the scattering of light by water molecules. However, his theory was yet to be proved scientifically. Now let us learn this part of the lesson only. Great scientific minds are restless with questions. Restless means uneasy, not still, aswastha. Scientists like Newton, Edison, etc. had questions in their mind, and that's why great inventions were there. Newton had a question: why does this happen? So, there was the invention of gravity. So, scientists keep asking, why does this happen? Can I make it better? They are curious about everything they see around them. They want to know the reason behind everything. Watch the old model of telephone. And nowadays, telephone converts into so many types of mobile phones. It happens only because of these questions. They ask, what more can this do? So that they keep on improving, experimenting, and working hard. अनेक प्रश्न थोर शास्त्रज्ञांना शांत बसू देत नाही. ते सतत त्यांची उत्तरे शोधण्याचा प्रयत्न करतात. त्यासाठी प्रचंड मेहनत घेतात. त्यात सुधारणा करत राहतात. आणि म्हणूनच नवनवीन शोध लागत असतात. कोणतेही थोर शास्त्रज्ञ बघा, अतिशय मेहनती, संयमी व कमालीचे एकाग्र बुद्धीचे असतात. India also has so many great scientists like Dr. Kalam, Vikram Sarabhai, Homi Bhabha, Jayant Narlikar, and so many. Let us study the life of a great scientist who lived in the same era, that is period, as Einstein, who was greatest scientist in the world. But the scientist we are going to learn about 5,000 kilometers east of Germany in India. Einstein lived in Germany. एक महान शास्त्रज्ञ जे आइन्स्टाईनच्याच काळात पण जर्मनीच्या पूर्वेला 5,000 किलोमीटरवर भारतात राहत असत. त्यांच्या जीवनाचा आता आपण अभ्यास करूया. C.V. Raman was born in Tiruchirappalli in southern India in the year 1888. Raman grew up to be one of the greatest scientists in India. C.V. Raman was a bright student right from the start and was deeply interested in optical science and acoustics. Optics is the branch of physics that studies the behavior and properties of light. किरणोत्सर्जन किंवा विद्युत चुंबकीय प्रकाशाशी संबंधित शास्त्र, प्रकाश विज्ञान किंवा दृकशास्त्र. Acoustics is the science of sounds, teaching their nature, phenomena and laws. ध्वनीचे शास्त्र किंवा ध्वनी विज्ञान. दक्षिण भारतात तिरुचिरापल्ली येथे इसवी सन 1888 साली जन्मलेले C.V. रामन हे सुरुवातीपासूनच अत्यंत बुद्धिमान होते. दृकशास्त्र आणि श्रवणशास्त्र यात त्यांना प्रचंड आवड होती. His interest in this subject perhaps led him to discover that the mridangam and the tabla produced more melodious means producing pleasant musical sounds, karnamadhur, melodious sounds than any other percussion instrument. Percussion instrument means musical instruments played by striking, beating or tapping. तबला, मृदंग, टाळ इत्यादी सारखे तालवाद्य. ध्वनिशास्त्रातील आपल्या आवडीमुळेच C.V. रामन यांनी असा शोध लावला की इतर कोणत्याही तालवाद्यापेक्षा मृदंग आणि तबला अधिक कर्णमधुर ध्वनी निर्माण करतात. He was fascinated by colorful things, be it a flower, butterfly, or gem. He kept seeking knowledge about everything around him. रंगीबेरंगी वस्तू सी व्ही रामन यांना आकर्षित करत असत. मग ते फूल, फुलपाखरे किंवा एखादे रत्न असो. आपल्या परिसरातील वस्तूंची, गोष्टींची ते सतत माहिती मिळवत असत. He became a scholar in sound and sound related physics. One day, a ship sailed from the port of London towards Calcutta. On board was young C.V. Raman, who had a lecture. Delivered a lecture means give a lecture on acoustics of the violin in London. ध्वनी आणि ध्वनिविषयक भौतिकशास्त्राचे ते विद्वान होते. एक दिवस लंडन येथील बंदरातून कलकत्त्याच्या दिशेने एक जहाज समुद्र प्रवास करत निघाले. त्या जहाजात तरुण सी व्ही रामन होते. नुकतेच त्यांनी व्हायोलिन या वाद्याचे ध्वनिशास्त्र या विषयावर लंडन येथे व्याख्यान दिले होते. He was now on the ship's deck. Deck means porch. And gazing at the blue waters of the ocean. Gazing means staring, टक लावून पाहणे. As he glanced up at the sky, looking briefly at it, the sky was the same shade as the ocean. Both sky and sea were in same color. At that time, a series of questions popped up. Pop up means arised, निर्माण होणे. A series of questions popped up in his head. Why are both the sea and the sky blue in color? What is the science behind this occurrence? Occurrence means happening, घटना. His mind seemed to suggest the reason could be the scattering of light by water molecules. Molecules means the smallest particle of a specific element or compound. However, his theory was yet to be proved scientifically. जहाजाच्या डेकवर असताना ते समुद्राच्या अथांग निळाशार पाण्याकडे टक लावून पाहत होते. समुद्रासारखाच रंग असलेल्या आकाशाकडे ते आता बघू लागले. हे बघत असताना त्यांच्या मनात प्रश्न निर्माण झाले. समुद्र आणि आकाश या दोघांचाही रंग निळाच का? याच्या मागे कोणते विज्ञान आहे? प्रकाशाच्या विकिरणामुळे हे होत असावे असे त्यांना वाटू लागले. पण शास्त्रीय दृष्ट्या ते सिद्ध करणे आवश्यक होते. Now let us learn which are the new words and phrases from this part of the lesson. Questioning means inquisitive, चौकस. Restless means unable to be still or quiet. Uneasy, अस्वस्थ. Era means period, काळ. Optical science. It is the branch of physics that studies the behavior and properties of light. दृकशास्त्र किंवा किरणोत्सर्जन विद्युत चुंबकीय प्रकाशाशी संबंधित शास्त्र. Acoustics. The science of sounds, teaching their nature, phenomena and laws. ध्वनी विज्ञान. Melodious means producing pleasant musical sounds. कर्णमधुर किंवा मंजूळ. Percussion means musical instruments played by striking, beating or tapping. तालवाद्य उदाहरणार्थ तबला, मृदंग, टाळ इत्यादी. Fascinated means to get attracted, आकर्षित होणे. To deliver A lecture means to express in words. व्याख्यान देणे. Deck means a porch on a ship. जहाजाच्या पुढचे टोक. Gaze means stare. टक लावून पाहणे. Glance means to look briefly. ओझरती नजर टाकणे. Pop up means to arise. निर्माण होणे. Occurrence means happening. घटना. Molecules means the smallest particle of a specific element or compound. परमाणु. Now write down all these new words and phrases into your notebook. Thank you.